Laurie David is the author of The Family Dinner Table and the producer of An Inconvenient Truth. Let's have some folks, we're going to put some microphones out in the audience, invite you to come up to that, and we're going to especially encourage, we're so delighted to have some young people in the audience, so...
I have questions for them.
Okay.
I'd like to ask them some questions.
So let's, don't be shy. After this, gentleman, we'll invite some people to come up and ask a question, and there's no wrong question or answer. And yes, sir.
We have two daughters, and both of them are of childbearing age. One of them is pregnant. Neither one of these women cook. They have all been going out, I don't know what the hell they do for meals, but they don't cook. People 30, 35 years old. So now they're going to be mothers. What in the hell are they going to do? They're clueless.
Guess what? They're going to start cooking. They're going to start doing it. But you know, the microwave is a big part of this problem, that we're so used to this fast, convenient, we don't have to cook because it's already made. All these individual meals, you know, this industry, this processed food industry, that's what it's done to people. And you know, it's also a little bit about the shift in priorities. And you know what? You have to buy this book for both of those girls, okay? All right. Easy recipes, challenge them for a family dinner once a week where you guys are going to show up to, and let's get them cooking, okay?
Yes, please.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm really enjoying what you're saying tonight, and I really liked your discussion about helping children develop their palates. It's something I really believe in, and we have a lot of family dinners together. We don't often go out to eat, but when we do, one thing that we really have worked on over the years is never to order from the children's menu. It's just...
Can I hug you? I love you. No, that is so important. Exactly. Forget these kids' meals. You know, if it says kids' meals, that means don't order it. They are unbelievably unhealthy. They're, you know, it's basic. Here's a kid's meal: a soda, a hot dog, and French fries. That's a kid's meal. Or the chicken fingers. And I hope everyone's seen that Jamie Oliver segment about the chicken nuggets. And we have this great recipe in the book called, we have a fancy name for it. It's chicken schnitzel, but it's really a chicken nugget. But you make it yourself, so you know exactly what's in it. And the kids' meals are one of, you know, that's something that it's going to be interesting over the course of the next few years to see how that shifts, whether or not, you know, the lid is off on kids' meals. They're awful. Yeah. Order from the main menu. Order, you know, have your kids share you don't even need to order for them. There's so much food that comes usually in restaurants. Share what you're getting.
Exactly, and we always say, try something you've never tried, and something that we don't make at home, and that's how they learn. That's how they develop their palate.
That's a great point. Thank you for bringing it up.
Hi, Laurie. Betsy Rosenberg. So I've got 3 young women behind me, so I'm not going to make this long, but I have to ask you, after this election, with all the glaciers melting and oil gushing and fires raging and floods of epic proportion, you know, record heat waves everywhere, to get these Tea Partiers in office, most of whom are climate deniers, do you think we ought to start a green tea party that will really say, we're angry that the environment has been put on the back burner and climate change is off the stove right now while we're broiling here?
Well, first of all, you know, half of everything is branding in that title, Green Tea Party. That's genius, right? So we already have a great name.
It's healthy.
Exactly. I don't, you know, personally, I don't believe, I think this word denier is sort of a fake word, because I don't think it's really about denying. I think it's, you know, a conscious effort on self-interest on the few industries that don't want to see change, and they're spending a fortune of money to, you know, confuse the public and misinform people, and this has been well documented. It was in An Inconvenient Truth. There's been many articles about it. So I don't even think that people, you know, that they're denying it. I think they're consciously trying to misinform us, and they're doing, unfortunately, a very good job of it.
And that's even worse, isn't it? Right. So anyway, thinking about starting one.
Thank you.
Another one of you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay, it's your turn.
Like, does lunchtime, and socializing with other people, can that count as
family dinner?
No, not family.
Social dinner, yeah.
Well,
lunch is really important. Do you guys socialize? Do you sit at a table? Do you bring your own lunch, or do you buy lunch?
No, we bring our own lunch.
And is it a waste-free lunch?
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
we
Okay.
don't have a cafeteria at our school.
Okay, so all the stuff that you pack your lunch in, you bring back home, right?
We have like compost, trash, and recycling.
Hey, Angela, you got to speak into the mic.
You have compost.
We have
and-
compost, trash, and recycling on like all the floors and in all the rooms. So
Fantastic. You know, there's a lot of recipes in this book that make great leftovers for the lunchbox. So make sure your moms and dads start cooking some of these foods. But yeah, lunch counts. I mean, breakfast counts too, as long as everybody's talking to each other. I think it's the talking that's the key here, is that, you know, having conversation. Do you girls each have your own phone?
no, we don't have phones.
You don't?
No.
Fantastic. Okay, well,
And then
go home and thank your moms and dads for that, okay?
also, so I'm vegetarian. So like, are there like vegetarian recipes?
Oh my God, that's fantastic, vegetarian recipes. But also, I don't like that word vegetarian, because that makes it sound like it's missing something, or that it's some kind of special weird food. It's just
Righteous, yeah.
delicious food that features vegetables. Yes, tons of them. And you have your family and help them cook grains, greens, and cheese, please. That's one of my favorite in there.
Also,
yeah.
what if like a parent cooks like some like you kind of explain this, but like what if it's like something you don't like, but like but like they're making you eat it? Like that's not really like a family dinner or something.
Like if you don't.
Authoritarian family dinner, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think that's a very good question. And, you know, in the old days, the adage was, you know, eat everything on your plate. And I think we've learned that that doesn't work. So, in fact, my sister Lisa is here, and she did not like peas. And we spent, you know, for some reason my mother made peas all the time. We spent a lot of time at that dinner table figuring out ways to hide the peas, right? I mean, to this day, she still cannot have a pea on her plate. So I think those kinds of things ended up traumatizing people. But here's what you have to do. You have to taste everything, because you're going to find out that you end up loving things that you wouldn't taste. And I never had, well, cheesecake for a long time. I thought I didn't like cheesecake, and I would think I was like 22 when I realized, oh my gosh, I've missed all those years of tasting cheesecake. So just keep tasting stuff and say, Mom, as long as I taste it, is that okay? And I'm pretty sure she'll go along with it.